Do they need to play 2 of them? To maximize the lifelink, I guess.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when you win.
Nice. What's up, Jamers? It's the one Jame, and today we are gonna be the sweatiest gamers alive. We're playing mono black mid-range in standard. Yes, you might hate to play against it, but you also love to play with it. And honestly, to a certain extent, so do we. We have like a lot of the best cards in standard, and we're gonna be playing them. We have Cut Down, Mental Misplay, thanks for the raid, appreciate that, right in the middle of our intro here, but we have Cut Down, we have Evolve Sleeper, we have Infernal Grasp, we have Tenacious Underdog, you've seen these cards, we have Reckoner Bankbuster, we have Meathook Massacre, we have Graveyard Trespasser, Liliana of the Veil, Soul Transfer, Sheoldred, Sorin the Mirthless, Invoke Despair, 22 Swamps, 2 Roadside Reliquary, and a Takenuma Abandoned Mire. For you best of 3 gamers, we have our sideboard here, consisting of, we should have one more card in our sideboard, so just put like one more, I think it's like one more Junji or Cruelty of Gix in here, but anyway, here's 14 cards here for your sideboard that you can look at if you do play best of 3. As always, the description of the video will have the deck list for you to copy if you want to play it for yourself. Anyways, subscribe to the channel if you're new here, or if you do want to see more standard best of 1 content from me, you can also check out the channel if you want to see all those decks that I've played in the past, and also like the video if you want to reach this video to more people. Thank you very much for that. Let's get into the matches, and it all starts right now. Oh my gosh, our opponent's name is Speed and Power, playing a Forest. Oh no, I got them dead. Let's see if they play a red source. That's not red. Wait, how can they speed and power? Oh, that. Yeah, that's definitely speed and power. Well, I guess our Invoke Despair is going to be pretty good. Do I want a Tenacious Underdog or do I want an Infernal Grasp? I kind of want an Infernal Grasp because if I play Tenacious Underdog, they might just like exile it with an exile removal spell. So I guess I'm probably going to Infernal Grasp this turn. I don't know, I'm pretty much the control deck in this matchup, I think, right? Wedding Announcement. Well, that's really annoying. How do I beat that card? Alright, we'll play our Underdog, and our Invoke Despair is going to be a little bit worse now that they have tokens, but that's probably the point of playing this in their deck, right? Oh my goodness. Our Invoke Despairs are all of a sudden super freaking bad. I'm gonna do this because I want to reduce the amount of creatures they have in general. If they have a removal spell for our 2/3 lifelinker, they can kill Sorin, and I do not want that to happen. But they are going to discard a card and bring back the Weaver, which is super unfortunate. And we don't have a Graveyard Trespasser right now, which is also unfortunate. So let's plus this, I think. I want another one of these and take 4 life. Taking 4 life's not good.
Blood for knowledge, a fair trade.
Alright, hello, Weaver of Harmony. Yikes. Oh my. Can I get a Meathook Massacre? Just one time. Give me a Meathook one time. Because I can Meathook for 3 and kill everything. Because Invoke Despair is really bad on this board state. They just sacrifice this 2/2 and then sacrifice this Spirited Companion and then call it a day. 5 mana, draw a card. Alright, Meathook Massacre right here. Oh my god, it must be nice! It feels real nice! Oh yeah! That's called drawing to your outs, baby. Easy game, easy life. Get bodied. Never didn't have it. You are not wrong at all. Let's go ahead and plus. Do we plus Sorin again or do we minus it? I kind of like minusing it, honestly. I have another Sorin here. We have Invoke Despair. Let's go ahead and use Invoke Despair now. Get rid of your Architect and your Wedding Festivity and draw a card, and they take 2 life. Minus, we're gonna gain a life. We minus this. We play a land. Oh my goodness, we just got so lucky. So lucky. It's okay, that's why we played Sorin, right? Rite of Harmony. Whoa. Ow. Draw 2 cards. So they're gonna draw 2 cards from this. Okay, I figured they already had that card. They draw a card from Rite of Harmony. That's fine. Let's plus again. Drown them in card advantage.
You wish to know my secrets?
Alright, 7 mana. We don't even really need this cut down. I kind of just want to draw Graveyard Trespasser. I can go Bankbuster and then draw a card, and if we draw Graveyard Trespasser, we can get rid of this Rite of Harmony. That's not Graveyard Trespasser. So we're just gonna have to let him do it. That's right, cut down can protect our poor Sorin. Let's see if they Rite of Harmony again. I didn't really want to Invoke Despair, because Invoke Despair doesn't even really do anything right now. Okay, Rite of Harmony. Wedding Announcement. Sure. We're gonna cut down the Spirited Companion, I think. Just because I want to plus Sorin again without it dying. Oh, that's cool. When a token enters the battlefield, it triggers too. That actually is pretty cool. Plus this. Another Invoke Despair? Sure, take 5.
Blood for knowledge. A fair trade.
Invoke Despair now. We draw a card. They lose their Circle of Confinement. That's a Graveyard Trespasser. Exactly what we wanted. Play Graveyard Trespasser. It's going to exile a creature. And they probably don't have haste in their deck, so let's go ahead and get in with the Bankbuster. And puts them down to 11. Oh my goodness, that Meathook was too good. Too good to be true. Another Wedding Announcement. Catilda. Alright, well we can make them... We can kill the Catilda and then exile it out of their grave. Let's go ahead and minus Sorin. Kill the Catilda.
You will serve me well.
We are going to attack with the Graveyard Trespasser, exiling Catilda. No blocks from the opponent. Now the question is... I guess we Invoke Despair again. So they don't draw 2 cards from attacking if they choose to. Oh, and a perfect draw. Infernal Grasp. The deck that keeps winning. Botanical Plaza, that works out for us. They might scoop it up. Jukai Naturalist, sure. Borrowed Time. Well, that's a little bit unfortunate. What if they get rid of our Sorin? Okay, they got rid of themselves. Nice. Felipe, what's up? Alright, plays of Plains. Blue-white control. Could be. Denic. Easy cut down. Easy cut down. And then we have Graveyard Trespasser to exile it later. Swamp. Bankbuster. The curve in this deck is so good. And then they go Black Source. Rafine. And then we're going to go Liliana. Minus. Oh, no Black Source. That's another deserted beach. What else do they have here? Double Roadside Reliquary is what I want to avoid because we have Invoke Despair in our deck, so we can't play this until turn 6. But, I didn't think I'd ever really draw 2 in the same hand, so I'm playing 2, because it's such a good card. But, oh well, things happen. You could play one of these cards if you wanted to guarantee this is on turn 5, always. Stormchaser Drake. Hopefully they don't have Slip Out the Back. Because if we go Liliana minus and they have Slip Out the Back, then they draw a card from Slip Out the Back, put a 1/1 counter on it, and kill my Liliana, and I don't want that to happen. So instead of that happening, let's go ahead and use Graveyard Trespasser, exile the Denic, and then attack them with Bankbuster. Of course, it would be ideal if they just didn't have Slip Out the Back, but it's like, it's just so incredibly likely that they have it. Let's just hope they bounce Bankbuster. That's actually just what I want to happen, so we don't get Slip Out the Back, or it makes it less likely for them to have it. They're blocking? Okay, they have Slip Out the Back, right? Perfect! Played around it. Genius level Magic the Gathering. Hopefully they don't have another one. Is the opponent going to attack me? Yes. That means they're confident. That's annoying. What is the opponent going to do? Play Ledger Shredder or something? No? Nothing? I'm so scared to play this Liliana. Like, I'm just gonna play this out. I really want to play Liliana, but they just, like, the likelihood that they have a counterspell is so freaking high. And I want them to use their stuff that doesn't involve Liliana for a while. But then at some point I'm going to be forced to go Liliana and Invoke Despair. And that's going to suck eventually. And hopefully they don't have more Slip Out the Backs. That's okay, Nuno. We'll get it eventually. But the good part about for us right now is that we can race them, since we have 7 damage here and they only have 3 coming back at us. But let's just hope they can't pump this Stormchaser Drake up. They're gonna draw a lot of freaking cards between Combat Research, Stormchaser Drake, Lion Sash, exiling the graveyard. Okay, that's not that big of a deal. I guess it does block. Reconfigure. What? I'm, like, so happy they did that. Which makes it less likely for them to have anything relevant. Oh, well, now we can actually Invoke Despair. Are we Invoke Despairing, or are we dealing 1 more damage with Reckoner Bankbuster to put into 7? Actually, the 7 doesn't actually matter. We should probably Invoke Despair this turn, unless they have, like, Spell Pierce. So the question is, do we play around Spell Pierce? Or do we play around... Honestly, I think we should play around Spell Pierce because we have Reckoner Bankbuster here anyway. Let's just go ahead and play around Spell Pierce then. Because they're forced to counter this, right? And if they don't have Spell Pierce, they have to have another slip out the back. Whoa. They have another slip out the back, right? They have to. Oh, wow.
One of your friends has to leave.
They didn't. So let's attack with both of these. Even though Liliana's gonna die, they can't really afford to attack us if they're taking 6 here. They probably should have exiled their card with. They probably should have exiled their own Storm Chaser Drake with Lion Sash so that I didn't have the opportunity to exile it with Graveyard Trespasser. But here we are. Because it only works on permanents and doesn't work on instants and sorceries like Cut Down. I have no clue what they could have. Maybe they need the mana? They didn't even use it. Wow. Crazy. Like, if they attack Liliana, they die. Unless they have, like, 2 more creatures. But Liliana doesn't really do anything anymore because it's... Like, they have a lot of cards in hand, so I'm like, okay if it dies. I'm also okay if they attack. Wow. They have straight up nothing? I have game on board. How about every single Invoke Despair in our deck? I think I'm just gonna play Graveyard Trespasser. And then attack with Bankbuster? Like, what could they possibly have? I'm gonna exile Liliana because I don't want them to exile it with Lion Sash. Oh, now they exile it. Sure. I don't know what they could have. Like, what is in this format that could kill us right now? Like, what could they have? Wandering Emperor? A bunch of bounce spells? But even if they have Wandering Emperor, they still die, right? They exile Bankbuster, and then they take 8 to go to -1. You have to have Wandering Emperor and a bounce spell. Oh, they have Shore Up that untaps their creature. Okay, that's fine. Revelation of Power. What the heck is this? +2/+2 till end of turn. If it has a counter on it, it also gains flying and lifelink. Well, that does something. Oh my gosh, more. Well, I mean, I was not expecting that. But they are not dead. They're no longer dead. Officially not dead. Revelation of Power. What in the world? I was not putting them on the Shore Up plus double Revelation of Power combo. Let's see what they have now. I mean, I have double Invoke Despair in my hand, so I'm not like, you know. Galaxy Brain is to play bad cards, so that there's no way your opponent plays around them. Another Shore Up just to give Vigilance? Okay. Oh, that's a Liliana. Do they need to play 2 of them? To maximize the lifelink, I guess.
Happy to help, but I'm taking the credit when you win.
Nice. Afternoon, Model 3. You would have scooped, but that's you? I don't really scoop. I don't even really want to play this. Could have Play with Fire. Hearse? Sure. It is like close to nothing against me. I guess it does exile my underdog. Oh well. I'll play it anyway. This makes them want to kill it. Synthesizer. Oh, okay. Hearse makes sense in the deck with a full of artifacts. Soul Transfer, they're not going to get to use that, so that's good. And that might be the only copy of it in their whole deck. Blood Fountain, whoa. Artifact Heaven over here. Alright, are we going Liliana? Are we going... Probably not Liliana, actually, since that puts cards in the graveyard for Hearse. And we're probably gonna do Graveyard Trespasser. Yeah, red, black, anvil, deadhead. Anvil, I think it might be one of Mono Black's worst matchups because Mono Black doesn't have a way to deal with artifacts. I mean, it could technically be like a really weird Greasefang deck because they're playing Blood Fountain. But it's probably just Anvil. And they're probably playing Voltage Surge and not Play with Fire, so I no longer have to play around Play with Fire. The problem with Liliana in this matchup is they have, like, way too many little creatures when they have the Anvil, but it looks like they might scoop because they didn't draw another land. They could have cut down to kill our underdog, so I'm not going to grow the sleeper until I have to. Because I want to play around them having cut down. Alright, they don't have cut down. They drew the land for turn. They're gonna use Synthesizer just to get a 2-2, I guess? That can't be good for them. Harvester, sure. Alright, so in response to this, I'm going to evolve the Sleeper. Discard Bankbuster. And then we are going to Liliana. And then they're going to crew the Hearse in response to make a 1-1, but that's also okay for us.
A fight? And you think you can win? Haven't you ever heard of personal space?
If we had one more land, I think we could win. Alright, now they're going to use the Hearse to exile the cards that I'm targeting here. But if they do that, then they can't block, so they... Oh, so I win? Okay. Consider Opponent's name is Oofies. Oopsies. Alright, what are we doing? Attacking for 1? Well, it doesn't seem like they have a bounce spell. I'm not going to play my other sleeper because they could have a counter spell. We'll probably never need this Meathook because their things are X4s and X5s. Can Mono Blue beat a single Evolved Sleeper? I don't even know. Unless they draw a bounce spell. Cutdown's really, really bad against this deck. I don't think they have it, though. We might just beat them with Evolve Sleeper. So they don't have a bounce spell, and they also don't have a creature? So they just have 100% counter spells? I mean, we take those, right? Cutdown's probably just the most awful card possible. Can't beat a sleeper on turn 1. Impossible. Can't do it. Well, Land Art is the one that I'm playing. They're called Unstable. You can buy them in paper cards, too. Oh my gosh. Shattered Sanctum. Well, that's good for me.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
In paper, they're awful? I don't agree.
One of your friends has to leave.
In paper, they're great. Hey, there we go. Alright, opponent, play Ledger Shredder, please. Didn't even play Ledger Shredder. They don't have a counterspell either. Alright. That works out for us. Play Storm Chaser Drake. There's the Ledger Shredder. I think they have something good. Cut down. Play around Spell Pierce. And if they have Slip Out the Back, we can Infernal Grasp it. It does give them a Connive trigger, but getting rid of their threat is more important because they're probably playing a low amount of threats to begin with. Okay, I really hope they don't have something. Think I'm gonna have to Soul Transfer. Is Esper mid-range likely to stay atop deck? Yes. Fading Hope? Oh, that works out for me. Then if we draw a untap land, hope they don't have a counterspell. They probably do. Oh, Fairy Vandal. That's not the worst thing ever, right? They do get a loot from Suspicious Stowaway, but we have another Invoke Despair now, because Invoke Despair always draws Invoke Despair. What sets in Arena probably cover the most rares from Esper? Saw a lot of New Capenna. Yeah, there's a lot of New Capenna, like... Isn't Rafine in New Capenna? Combat Research plus Fairy Vandal, that's annoying. Alright, I need a Meathook Massacre. That's not it. I mean, at least Invoke Despair gets rid of the combat research. Please don't have Spell Pierce. Or slip out the back. Okay, they didn't. I'm going to play both of these next turn. Unless we draw something else that we want to play. Discard Ledger Shredder, wow. See if they have Negate or something. Wow. They're just gonna let me pay for it? I'm actually just gonna decline this because I wanna cast a second spell to make it daytime. And since I can't block this anyway, I want to get an attack in with the Reckoner Bankbuster to start racing them, especially since they're at 12 now. Now they're at 8. Now if I draw any creature, which I'm guaranteed to draw because I have Takenuma, I'm guaranteed a Count Dracula next turn. I'm not guaranteed another creature with 3 power, but I can always mill into Underdog or something. And if I do mill into Underdog, Curse of Hospitality giving Trample. Oh, it's just another way to draw cards? Oh, I was gonna draw Graveyard Trespasser, right? Here we go. Takenuma gets this. We attack in. We exile the creature and get in for 8 damage. Let's go. What are we putting back? Probably cut down? No. Yeah, probably cut down. Infernal Grasp kills more things. I'm on the play. Hopefully my Underdog doesn't die. Okay, it's probably not going to die. I kind of want my cut down now. Actually, no, I don't want my cut down. Cut down's pretty bad against mono blue. They could have March. They have Fading Hope. Okay, so they definitely have March or Consider because they had to stop when I didn't have a creature, and then they played Fading Hope. All right, we're gonna play Tenacious Underdog. Well, we're gonna play Tenacious Underdog because if it gets countered, we can cast it back out of the graveyard next turn. There's an argument for playing Graveyard Trespasser though, because Graveyard Trespasser will get Make Disappeared, and then we can play Tenacious Underdog next turn around Make Disappear and still hold up Infernal Grasp. Let's go ahead and cast Underdog. This is just pure card advantage for us to do this. The clips that are commentated, are those like league tournaments or what? They are top. They're oh my gosh, syncopate, the worst possible for us. Wow. They are from Channel Fireball top 5 clips on their YouTube channel. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and cast our this because we can't quite hold up these two yet. And Make Disappear counters this, and it also counters Count Dracula. So if they're both gonna get Make Disappeared anyway, I'd rather cast the card that costs more mana. Okay, they're gonna Impulse, and then the only thing they're looking for right now is a Hati Djinn. So we have Infernal Grasp for Hati Djinn, so we should be okay. Hati Djinn, or they're looking for the Tolarian Terror. Alright, so we're going to do this. This is perfect for us, because this probably doesn't get countered, and even if it does, we have Invoke Despair next turn. But they have to start using hard counter spells now, since I have 2 mana up. Syncopate is not a hard counter spell, but they did have enough mana for it, unfortunately. But if they don't find Hati Djinn soon, I'm going to eventually draw a creature and beat them. That's pretty close. Another Syncopate? Nope. Alright, let's go ahead and hold up our Bankbuster because we're going to want to end step Infernal Grasp them if they do have Hati Djinn. Okay. Opponent might be flooding a little bit. Sheoldred. Wow, that's so good. Okay, Evolve Sleeper's also good. I think I'm just going to play Sleeper. Because I don't feel like getting Sheoldred countered by Make Disappear. And then we're just going to hold off on Sleeper for now. Oh yeah, they're definitely flooding. Go ahead and do this. Lands are good. I don't think they have an answer to Sleeper now. Nope, doesn't look like it. We'll do it again. I'll do it again. The problem is if they ever do draw Hati Djinn with protection, we're going to be in a little bit of trouble. There it is. Elena is actually perfect there because we get to Invoke Despair and Infernal Grasp. And it's kind of hard for them to have, like, you know, two things right now, right? They have to have March or, like, Negate. Make Disappear sacrificing it? Whoa. Well, now I can just hit them for 9. What's up, Bethely? Good game? Alright, GG's. I think opponent hurt themselves in confusion. Oh, lowered? We're playing against Plaza of Heroes. That's not good. Good thing we have Graveyard Trespasser to get rid of Denick, but hopefully they don't have Rafine next turn. Driving to Orlando graze your hairs. Driving in Orlando graze the hairs. Sheoldred. Sad story. Sad story for poor Sheoldred over here.
My way tend to regret it. Off you go.
Sometimes Mono Black gets these free wins. Watch me say that and just get completely bodied by the rest of their hand. Sheold dead. Wow. Just when I was gonna cast a freaking Invoke Despair. Rude. Rude.
For the sake of all Innistrad, my will must be obeyed.
I actually don't want to plus this. Do I just want to minus it?
I bring my own.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Rafine be scheming? No, Rafine be conniving. Discard Urtai. Ooh. Kind of happy about that. Sheoldred, another one. Another one. Could have attacked first with Sleeper? No, because I want to block. If they... Like, there's a chance that I could block Thalia to save a Planeswalker, and I kind of want to save a Planeswalker if I can help it. I mean, I guess Trespasser's gonna go. Because this can get Death Touch. I really, really need to draw land. Or I need them to sacrifice their Thalia. Alright, let's see which one I'm gonna do. Oh my. How about no?
Sorry, I'm not interested.
Yes!
Must be made.
Attack. Shipwreck Marsh. Third Sheoldred. Let's freaking go. Must be nice, I guess.
I will not.
Our own Sheoldred. Does this actually draw the card? Nope, it puts it into your hand. Land? Cool. That's why you play 4 Sheoldred. More like Shield Dead. Alright, so... If I attack with Evolve Sleeper, they actually don't block, right? And then they die to Invoke Despair? Sounds like a plan. Sometimes the game's easy. Let's go. Here we go. Please be an aggro deck. Please be an aggro deck. Please be an aggro deck. Thank you. 26 months, Josh. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Okay, no proactive plays. Yikes. I'm gonna need to draw Graveyard Trespasser right now, and if I don't, I'm quitting Arena. Alright, I'm quitting Arena. Just not right this second. I didn't say when I'd quit Arena, just eventually. We need my opponent to calm down. Oh! I can no longer quit Arena! It was just a delayed response. Delayed response. Please don't have Liliana. Please don't have Liliana. Please don't have Liliana. Come on, deck. Treat me well this one time. Crap! Sheoldred. Dang it! How did they get to draw their land before me? Just give me a freaking land. Thank you. Let's become Overwatch streamers and find our lavish lifestyles with poker. I don't know. Poker's dangerous. Alright. Meathook Massacre one time right now. Never didn't have it? Yikes.
Dire times call for dire tactics.
Now we need a cut down for this underdog. Poker's easy, just stop playing 1-2. Yeah, it probably gets easier and easier the better players you play against. No, I think even 2-5 would be way easier. Are poker players lavish? Have you seen poker players that do well at poker? Yes.
These wounds won't last.
Concealing curtains. Hey, there's a Meathook. Never didn't have it. Plus again.
You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
You gotta play at stakes where the money matters? I mean, that's fair. Underpants? Attack me? That's not good. Please don't play Sheoldred. Okay, I gain a life. Oh, Trespasser. You suggest 100-200 except not live cash game streams? 100-200. Do you realize how much money you have to join a 100-200 game? Way too much.
You deal with this annoyance.
I'm trying to play around like Meathook Massacre and Invoke Despair at the same time, but it's kind of difficult. When are we playing 5-10 to limit hold'em? When I have $1,000 to waste. Not getting the proxies. Oh, this is hard. We're getting rid of Bankbuster, or are we getting rid of Trespasser? We'll get rid of Trespasser and hope they don't have a way to kill my Sorin here. They didn't? Whoa. Is this real life? I'm just not going to draw this. My life total's in danger.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
I'm taking the credit when we win.
Well, shoot.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
It's okay, I have more card advantage than them. I have Roadside that draws me 2 cards, I have Bankbuster that draws me 3 cards. They're at 3 life.
Drop it.
I drop it. So they die if I draw any creature that matters. That's not it. Minus.
You will serve me well.
Play this. Not looking good for the opponent over here.
The others can defy you. I'll take
Sack a creature? How dare. They go to 2.
Off you go.
Lily. Infernal Grasp. Discard your card.
I'm tired of your secrets.
Draw a card.
My ways are not.
Other Lily. Discard your card.
Something suspicious is going on. And for once, it's not my fault.
Nice. Alright, cut down plus Infernal Grasp. Let's go. Yikes. How am I supposed to use my cut down if my opponent doesn't play a creature? Give me a land. Crap. I need a land next turn so I can Meathook for 2 and kill these etchings. Alright, that's good for me, right? Alright, land. Land. Just land one time. One time! One time for the 1! Let's freaking go! I got my 1 time. 1 time. We got there. Let's go. Sheoldred. Oh, yeah. So much life gain. So much life gain. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Boom. Alright, Jamers, hope you liked how sweaty we got in these matches. If you want to try out Mono Black for yourself, or you playing against Mono Black and losing, how about you play Mono Black and win by clicking the description down below and copying this deck list for yourself. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here and you made it this far. Thank you so much for making it this far. You're like one of the 5% that make it this far. So if you are one of the 5%, let me know in the comments so I can know who you are and who's a real Jamer. Anyways, like the video if you want to reach this video to more people. Thank you very much for that. And I'll see you in the next one right over here. And as always, peace.